Oh, man. How many times have I talked about these hell ministers? They're the unhealthiest looking people. All of them. Don't have to mention the Belgian one, who's 400 pounds and has like 5 chins. That's the hell minister. They're just laughing at you. They're like, if you still believe we have control over you, we're going to make it so fucking obvious that we are fucking with you, and people still don't get it. That fluoride in the water really worked. So did the chemtrails.
Our studies involve comparing the deaths of all persons in the 10 largest fluoridated cities of the United States with the 10 largest non-fluoridated cities in the United States year by year. And we obtained a very remarkable curve, which you can see here perhaps. Here is the fluoridated, and here is the non-fluoridated set of 10 cities each. Here's where the fluoridation started, and before this time, both sets of cities were identical. But no sooner had fluoridation started than this curve began to go up, the deaths began to increase, so that this effect occurs very promptly within 1, 2, or 5 years.
Now this, sir, is conclusive evidence that fluor kills because of cancer.
It is one of the most conclusive bits of scientific and biological evidence that I have come across in my 50 years in the field of cancer research.
So do the vaccines. What, do kids get like 50 of them now? Probably can barely think with all that aluminum in their body, and mercury and all that crap. But yeah, here's the Australian hell minister. Is that even a woman?
We will be looking at what contact tracing looks like in the New World Order. And yes, it will be pubs and clubs and other things if we have a positive case there. Our response may be different if we know that people are fully vaccinated. So we're working through a number of those issues, but we will have to reflect and learn.
Whether that's a guy or a girl, if it was a girl, that's ugly. If it's a guy, that's an ugly guy. It looks just like a, is it just me, or am I, what do you call that, projecting my beliefs? Because, like, if she was like an anarcho-capitalist wearing a taxation is theft shirt, would I think she's hot? I don't know. Actually, I question that. But I don't know what that thing was. But they don't even try to hide it anymore. Like, they're just done. They're like, yeah, this is it. we're taking over everything. So we'll just say what it is. It's like, oh, we'll be looking at what contact tracing looks like in the New World Order. Oh, okay. What do you think about that, Lucy? I got my eye on a bug right now. See it? You got Gonzo there. I guess that Australian one is, I don't know what that is, some sort of clown. They're all clowns. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to figure out what's going on. I know I've had lots of friends over the years who don't say to my face, but I think like 5, 10 years ago, a lot of them were like, he's a nice guy and buys all the drinks and he's fun to hang out with. But he's a little crazy. I think most now are like, I think he's totally right on everything. It's crazy. But some people haven't still figured it out. But most are, actually. What if there existed a powerful group of people who wanted to limit the world's population to make the planet safer for themselves? How would they do it? Well, got vaccinated today, went super well. Everybody was very professional and nice, in and out in 15 minutes at the Umbrella Corporation. I think Umbrella Corporation's from Resident Evil. And I think that screenshots from one of their video games called Apocalypse. See what's going on yet? Oh, it's amazing. And for anyone who's still left who's like, oh, there's no way this was planned. They write about it. Here's a Bilderberger. Now, I looked into it. This isn't word for word from his book. I think someone took like a few different things he written or wrote and put it together. But I've mentioned it before. But I just want to mention one more time before, you know, we're deep into this apocalypse. Jacques Attali. Here's from a 1981 book by Bilderberger, Jacques Attali, is an example of the elite mindset. The future will be about finding a way to reduce the population. Of course, we will not be able to execute people or build camps. That's actually not true. We get rid of them by making them believe it is for their own good. We will find or cause something, a pandemic targeting certain people, a real economic crisis or not, a virus affecting the old or the elderly. It doesn't matter. The weak and the fearful will succumb to it. The stupid will believe in it and ask to be treated. We will have taken care of having panned the treatment, a treatment that will be the solution, the final solution.
And then the final solution, which is a year to 2 years off, is the vaccines.
The selection of idiots will therefore be done by itself. They will go to the slaughterhouse alone. And that's sort of what I've been saying, right?